not just the data that...
This is 9 News Perth, Morning Edition with Lee Steele.
Good morning, welcome to 9 News. We begin with new drug worries at Perth schools. It comes after 4 teenagers overdosed on synthetic LSD. Police are trying to track the source of the drugs. Andrew Nelson has details. Andrew.
Good morning, Lee. Well, the teenagers were admitted to Sir Charles Gardner Hospital in the early hours of yesterday morning after apparently overdosing.
QL, the police minister has weighed into the argument between police and the man whose house was torn apart in the search for Hayley Dodd. Kahu Smiler's Badgingarra home was pulled apart by investigators looking for evidence of the missing teenager. Mr Smiler has been offered compensation by police, but it's not enough to rebuild his home. Police Minister Lisa Harvey says officers need to sit down with him and work out a deal. Perth's Daniel Ricciardo has been stripped of his Australian GP podium win. The 27-year-old made history with his second placing, but saw it taken away just 5 hours later. He was disqualified because of a technicality. Legendary rockers the Rolling Stones have arrived in Perth ahead of their first show on their Australian tour this Wednesday. Scott Cunningham was at Perth Airport when they touched down last night. Scott, it was a rock star arrival.
Lee, it definitely was a rock star arrival. The band touched down on their private jet just before 9 o'clock last night at Perth International Airport after finishing up their Asia tour. They flew in from Singapore, they landed on the tarmac, and then obviously they were whisked away by an entourage of vehicles that were waiting for them. Now, it's believed they're staying at the Hyatt Regency in Perth, but no sign of any of the bandmates this morning. Now, they've got a few days in Perth, so still a chance for some fans to spot them in and around the Perth CBD and no doubt some other areas around Perth. Now, they'll play at a sellout show at Perth Arena on Wednesday night. Now, it's expected to be a massive show. It's the first time the Rolling Stones have played in Perth in 19 years, and it's a sellout show, but there are still some tickets available online. They're fetching up to $1,000. So, Lee, obviously a very big night for some special fans on Wednesday. Lee?
Yeah, good luck finding them today. Thank you, Scott. Next on 9 News, a shark scare at Cottesloe Beach. Plus, a Perth mum tells of her 8 months of hell after she was stabbed at 5 months pregnant. Taking a look at the weather now, it's about 26 degrees in the city after a low of 16 degrees just after 6 this morning. A ridge of high pressure is developing over southern parts of the state. A broad surface trough will develop over the area later today and tomorrow. Around the rest of the nation, sunny and 28 degrees in Sydney, partly cloudy, 31 in Brisbane, and showers are expected in Melbourne and in Adelaide. To the north of WA, the chance of a storm for much of the far north, including Broome, Marble Bar and Parrabadoo, mostly sunny in Exmouth. It'll be sunny in Kalgoorlie and Geraldton, partly cloudy in Bunbury, a shower or two for Albany. Winds will be southwesterly 10 to 15 knots, increasing 20 to 25 knots in the afternoon. Seas are up to 2 metres. A top of 30 degrees is expected in Perth tomorrow after a low of 16 overnight. Another sunny day on Wednesday before a few cloudy days to round out the rest of the work week. By Sunday, it'll be sunny and 27 degrees. And that's all in 9's Morning News. I'll have updates throughout the day and more news at 4:30. Enjoy your day.
You don't know the words, you do this and you act like you're...
You cover your mouth and just